Yo, what's up with y'all boys, man? Hold on, let me put a mic up. Put a mic up. Let me put a mic up. Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Todd, man. It's your boy Shelf back in this bitch with another video for y'all, bro. Look, man, there's some shit going on, bro. I've been hearing it's a lot of going shit in the streamer world, bro. It's some female, I don't call them bitches, but this female named Mina, something like that. She did some wild shit, some crazy shit. Some crazy shit from what I'm hearing. So like we gotta check that out, man. I hope y'all having a great. Let me fix the camera a little bit. I want y'all to see the jury. I want y'all to see the little jury. The little jury. But look, man, we about to get into this video, man. If y'all hearing this, I want y'all to like the video. I want y'all to like right now as I speak. While I'm fixing this RGB mic. But as you can see, we got Quack in this building. Hold on, let me focus on. Boom. Quackster. We got my boy Quack in the building, but we about to get into the video for y'all boys, man. I know time is value time. I'm just trying to get this. I'm trying to look right for the cam, for the cam, for the cam. But look, man, I hope y'all having a blessed day, bro. Let me put on the glasses. That means I'm getting serious. Oh, that means I'm getting serious. Mm, 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 mm. Focus, focus. We tapped in now. All right, we about to get into the video, man. I hope y'all boys having a great, beautiful day.
What's popping, y'all? Two of these
What's up,
female
brother?
streamers might be cooked. One more than the other. One is Asian, and one is Nina Lynn. She's just
Boy, she bad as hell, boy. Bad as hell, man. I'm trying to tell you. But look, I don't know what she did, but she all right in my she all right in my
recently
book.
blowing up. She was on a China trip with Agent Double
Okay.
O, and also you
Agent
have
Double O
Zoe
Zero.
Spencer, who got
But she loud as a bitch, bro. I ain't like the clips I be seeing of her, she just be loud. I'm pretty sure she's like a very great woman and some more, but like the image she be percent you know I'm
cooked. Well, she got her application for Streamer University thrown in the trash because Kai Cenat did not like the way that she behaved with him. A lot
I
of
know for
dudes
sure. I
feel
remember
like
that.
she's constantly trying to emasculate them, and also she got
That's what I was talking about, bro. She just be going crazy.
cooked, deep fried. Not even a saute. We're talking about like when your mom burns something and she's like, "Oh no, it's just a little bit crispy." When you see that black,
What
it's
the fuck
burnt.
is
She's like,
this,
"No, it's just a
nigga?
little crunchy." That's what he did to her career. It's so Illuminati, and we hadn't really heard from Zoe Spencer since until this incident, which is not something she wanted people to hear about, or she shouldn't want people to hear about,
Mm-hmm.
because they are being accused of S-ing
Nigga, what?
another dude. And I thought this dude was just a young buck, but I think he's like in his 20s. I think like 24 or something. But
How the fuck do
regardless,
you
that
get
doesn't,
essayed
well,
as a
it does
grown
change
man?
things a little bit because
I
if he's a
mean, like,
kid,
no offense, because
then
I know
they're
niggas get,
very, very,
you know what I'm
then they're
saying, that shit happen
burnt.
every
It's like,
day, but like,
what is it? Cooking mama? Yeah, they're cooking
you know
mama
what I'm
burns.
saying?
But
You know
if
what I'm
he's
saying?
of age, they're just fried. So that I think that's the difference that we can make of it. But I'm gonna try to play you guys a clip. I'm on probation still, so we got to take it a
Probation.
little bit easy. But I will
You two
describe
doing
because
probation?
it's actually really bad. So I'm gonna play you guys the first clip right now.
And that's Silky cameraman.
Oh my God. Saeed, come here. I got you. Saeed, come here.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
He's 23.
No.
He's a consensual.
No, he's not consensual.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah,
He's not.
give.
Oh, no.
So here I gotta cut it off. So what I gotta cut it off before they
Are
start
they not?
throwing it back on him. So I think there is a contrast to be made here because recently there was a clip
Oh, but
going
Cubba getting
around
twerked on,
of
but what's going
Neon.
on? But hey, bro, look, man, look, I look, man. I understand he's not very consenting
And
and verbally, but like, let's come on, bro. If Cub getting them yams on him, bro, I don't see the problem.
Iggy Azalea, who are business partners, homies, friends, and she's like trying to dance on him, like at least twice. But you can see the way that she's doing it, she's like gauging, right? Like she's getting close to him, and it is a little bit awkward. Not gonna lie. I don't know how much of it is scripted.
I wish he's
but
showing the
I do
fucking
think
clip though.
Neon
Like
was
that
just
was
like
that
trying
was
to be
crazy.
respectful of the whole situation.
Try to get a
But you
little
could see
something
she
for y'all
wasn't
boys. A little
forcing
something.
herself on it. She was just like, slowly moving, gauging his reaction. And I think that is completely different. And I'm gonna play you guys that clip of them right now. Iggy Azalea and also
What
Neon.
is Neon doing? Yeah, she was trying to throw that shit on him. Try to throw that little shit on him. Look, she throwing that little shit on him right now. What the fuck?
What are your thoughts? Give me a breakdown.
What do you? That was an easy lob.
You can be honest.
That was a lob.
I'm trying to figure out, like,
What was you doing?
she already gave you the dance that she was trying to do.
I just didn't want to cross the boundaries. Because we're good friends and we have so much coming up and like I really with her.
Try to throw some. Look, my
She
nigga,
like,
Arenas is fucking. He's confused, my nigga. Cause look, but she throw the easiest lob you could ever see.
like crossing the boundary.
Well, niggas dream of lobs like this, bro. Bitches don't throw this shit out there, but niggas gotta work hard for that shit.
If she's dancing in the corner, you just got behind her
Yeah.
randomly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
that's bad, brother.
she was talking to you there, and she turned. You know what I mean? Like she turned to you, right? Like, hey, get up.
Hey.
On it. And she did it like 3 times, and you denied it all 3.
So I'm ever gonna get the opportunity.
No,
again?
no, she gonna get up.
Yes!
Yeah.
This is
Hey, nigga, we
Never
gonna get
gonna
back in
get
the game,
No, no, she
nigga.
gonna get up.
Yes!
We definitely gonna get back in the game. But look,
This
you
is
just can't
completely
miss it
different
too
because
many
you
times.
see the guy cornered. He's hiding in the corner. You've got these 2 chicks that look bigger than him. It doesn't even matter if they look bigger than him. He's still a man. He's stronger than them. But the vision, I'm saying, is what we're talking
Is he,
about.
though?
Here. And they're trying to take, and he doesn't want them. This dude's Saeed. And I'm just like, yo, what is wrong with these chicks? Why are they doing this? Why is this necessary? And even XQC responded to this, so this started getting bigger and bigger, and
shit.
he wanted them banned. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
And look, man, look, I understand. I do understand the full throttle of it, bro. But
Chat, but now reverse the roles. Hold on now. Okay. Some
that
girl
is
is
true.
cornered,
That
okay?
is very true.
And then some guy pulls out his schmeedy long sausage, okay?
Okay,
And
but
it
they didn't
starts
do
to
that.
Start, ooh.
They didn't do that.
So start forward playing. Oh, now I'm weird. Oh, now Chet says, whoa. Now Chet thinks I'm weird for saying that. Something
pointing
happens.
me though.
I reverse the roles. Now I'm the one that's weird. I didn't even say anything. I didn't do nothing.
Now this only gets worse because what would happen is that wasn't the end of it. So this dude Saeed, he runs away and he goes upstairs. He leaves the whole situation. Keep in mind, this is on stream. He clearly does not want this to happen, and it's not even like,
Yeah, I don't think
want it to
Saeed is a-
happen. And then he's like smiling, smirking, like it's evident that this guy does not want this to happen. But what happens in like the community, people start talking to him and
You
they're
gonna
like,
read
yo,
it?
are you mentally and emotionally traumatized? Not only with the physical aspect. And he says they didn't even post the full thing. There's a part where they literally take me to the room and try to pull down my clothing.
This is my nigga. There's a
Not standing with her, but why didn't you talk about this earlier? And why was you laughing in the clip? It was definitely wrong. Well, come on. Yo, we could tell when there's nervous laughter. Like, this was full clip. It was
when it originally happened, most people were attacking me, and I felt so uncomfortable talking about it that I only talked about it with. See, I knew it. Look, bro, I'm telling you, like how I felt that it wasn't that bad. I knew Saeed, I guess brother name, like he's one of those where like he don't care for the women. You know how it is. Everybody know that one person, but like they actually like fully indulge into like not even trying into it. So like, I know my boy felt
definitely
a little
wrong,
weird.
but come on. Yo, we could tell when there's nervous laughter. Like,
For
this
sure.
was for sure nervous laughter. Like, what is he supposed to say? And this is the thing. Like, if he starts throwing hands, feet, elbows, right? Like, cracks him, right in the splits their head open. They're gonna say, man, you know, there's never a situation where you should hit a chick, man. He should have just got out that situation. So what is he supposed to do? And they said when it originally happened, most people were attacking me, and I felt so uncomfortable talking about it that I only talked about it with people that I know. So the situation, you can see some screen caps here. The first one where that chick Zoe Spencer is trying to throw it back, and then they go upstairs and they're like trying to take off dude's socks, trying to take off dude's,
Yeah, but we don't know
like,
that though. That one on
wear, like
camera,
what
so
he's
that could
wearing.
be.
They're on, one of them is on top of him holding him down, which yeah, one of them is on top of him holding him down. The other one's trying to hop
Me
up
and the
on
gag
him.
coach.
And do I think that these
Look,
chicks
but
want
I
no.
don't agree with none of this at all. But look, man, look, some niggas have opportunities that other niggas want for no reason. But you get what I'm
However,
saying?
they need to
Like this nigga
understand
don't want to
the
hoop. Pass
limits
me the
of
ball. Pass me the
scripting,
ball, nigga.
improving. Well, most of streaming is improving, but you can't improv a situation like this when the guy's not into it with you. Like you're forcing it on him. And he even said, I've been vocal about the situation originally, and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again. And for the third time, it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again. I've been
Ew.
invalidated by the other parties, which don't realize what it did. And this was just last night. And when people started asking in Nina Lynn's chat and Zoe Spencer's chat about it, their moderators started just deleting stuff. Now, this is another thing that's not
Damn, them boys
working
trying to
in
cover that
favor
bitch.
of Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer is they are a little bit more aggressive compared to the average female streamer. A lot of people will make
For
fun of
sure.
Nina Lynn's
For
voice.
sure.
A lot of people feel like they try to emasculate dudes on their stream, and that's part of their content. And that means they are going to get a lot less grace, and it's not going to soften the blow for them when pushback like this happens. Like if they were like a girly, dainty girl that was behaving like this with a high-pitched voice, like a Pokimane who changes up her voice, then, well, Pokimane is just kind of hated, but just think of that archetype, then they're probably going to be like, man, why this guy playing? Why he doing all that? Man, we know he wanted it, because this is a crazy situation. I feel like if you
Yeah, that
defend
is what
this
I was
in
saying.
particular here,
But then at the same time, I do know my nigga. He's one of
this is
them.
like a Boosie bar mitzvah. It's like when, you know, like bar mitzvahs when like a Jewish boy turns into a man at like 13. For Boosie, what he said is he be getting, in his own words, he be getting strippers or hookers or whatever to pull up on his kid and give him some box when he's 13. That's why I call it a Boosie mitzvah, a Boosie bar mitzvah. So they were trying to run a Boosie bar mitzvah on this guy completely against his will, and then he denies it. But Nina Lynn gets approached by Your Rage, and he's trying to figure out the situation. He's like, yo, listen, like, yo, what you did was foul. And I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now. And her reaction is not the appropriate one.
So what if he says, I feel like you did something wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him, like, who definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
I was looking for him. I was looking everywhere for him.
I need y'all to patch that up.
I think he came out.
No, he was here. But I didn't see him at all. I saw him one time and he disappeared.
That was a chill apology to me.
I'm not trying to be his friend, though. What happens to you? Okay. But with Saeed, though, I do gotta talk to Saeed. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Sure. That's why I was looking for him all day.
There was zero accountability here. And I'm not saying that she needs to be accountable. I do think she needs to be held accountable, but I don't think she needs to be accountable, because what is she going to say? Like, yeah, man, my fault. I completely essayed that dude. What? That's crazy. That's an admission of guilt. You don't know what kind of lawsuit that could turn into. You don't know what kind of reputation that she has. Now she's going to be an admitted essayer instead of an essayer regardless. It's like she's admitting she knows what she did. So in this situation, she's kind of screwed both ways. No pun intended. But there was a comment on this thread where someone explained the situation very, very clearly. And I'm going to read it out to you guys, just so you know the severity of what happened. I'm so glad someone finally brought up what happened during Nina's stream with Zoe. I was watching live when it happened and was surprised there was no backlash considering just how effed up the whole scene was, especially when Nina whipped out a condom and she and Zoe started forcing Saeed's clothes off on stream. At one point, Zoe even wrapped her entire body around him to where he couldn't break free. She got him in a Kimura. Is that what it's called? I don't even know. I just
Yeah, all my life she had that nigga in a
That's-
UFC move. What the fuck?
the only thing that I hear Joe Rogan be talking about on the
That's
side
this.
of the UFC fights.
Let's
And
read,
this
nigga.
happened in front of everyone who was there, and no one did anything. Then, when he breaks away to hide upstairs from Zoe, everyone just treated it as a big joke. The dude spent the entire stream running away from her, and the only time someone intervened was when he hid behind Silky, who finally said to Zoe to stop and that he's not consenting, but you could tell he wasn't taking it seriously. And I think they're talking about Silky. And I don't think it matters if Silky took it seriously or not, but the fact that Silky was pushing them off of him is all that matters.
And they was
It doesn't
still
matter how he
going.
took it. Like, he defended the dude, he tried to handle the situation, and that was that. And if this just stayed in the little bubble / community, it would be fine, but it started to spread. And someone that is actually apart from the community that this happens in, Asmongold, who's like one of the biggest people on Twitch right now, arguably the biggest streamer on Twitch right now, and commentator, he reacted to this quite unfavorably. So I'm gonna play you guys 2 clips merged together of what he thought about the situation. And this seems to be maybe his first or second encounter with Nina Lynn, who he's not too fond of either. So I'm gonna run you guys that right now.
What a disgusting. Really? Why is this on the platform right now? There is literal video evidence of her assaulting somebody. Really? Like, I mean, what is this? Twitch is like, we have standards called double standards? Yeah. No, it's not even a double standard because they didn't give a fuck when it happened to other girls, right? They didn't give a fuck about with Emmy, they didn't give a fuck about with this. I just it's not double standards. They've got no standards. No, we gotta get a video out on this and let everybody know about it. We gotta let people know about this. This is some nasty, raunchy hood rat, disgusting Cardi
Hood
B
rat.
wannabe.
Hood rat. Yo, is this nigga racist? Yo, this nigga going in right now. What the fuck? Cardi B, hood rat. I'm pretty sure he's referring to Zoe.
About it.
Nah,
gotta
cuz look, I agree with
No,
you,
we
big
gotta
bro. I agree
get
with
a
you, big
video
bro.
out on this and
But
let
look,
everybody
listen,
know about
bro.
it.
Hood rat
We
is
gotta let people know
crazy.
about this. This is some nasty, raunchy hood rat, disgusting Cardi B wannabe behavior that should be on like the red light district, and it should have no place on the internet. Get your off of here, assaulting people. You're disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Get the out of here. Like, how do you even do this? Wow.
I feel you, cuz.
OnlyFans make this normalized? No, it didn't. No, this did not make no. This is never normalized. It should never be normalized. Don't ever. It's nobody's fault except for their fault that they did this. Nobody else made this happen.
I think Asmongold makes a really good point here, where he talks
I
about like,
think
yo,
so
this
too,
isn't
ain't gonna lie,
a
but he did
chicks
go
or
a little
dudes
crazy.
thing, because Emiru or Emiru, whatever, however it's pronounced, Emiru. That's how I'm saying it. All right, let's come on now. And so she got physically attacked in person at a Twitch event, and in the beginning they were just saying that it was going to be a 30-day ban. It wasn't until that it started spreading everywhere that they turned it into a permanent ban. And that guy was walking off chilling for what did they say, like hours before they like approached him or got him out of the venue or arrested him or whatever the situation ended up happening later. But it was just because of the backlash. And that's a girl that's a partnered streamer that's one of the biggest streamers on the platform, and that happened to her. So this situation with this guy and this chick Nina, it's not like a guy versus girl type thing. But I do think like the reason that Nina thinks that she can behave like this, and Zoe
she's a
too,
female,
is
right?
because they've never been held accountable for it. Like, they've never been socked out over it because the dude's scared, and it's on stream, and it's also like, how else would you describe SA in this situation? Like, they got to start slobbering on the dude's meat right in front of the stream? Like, is that how far it's got to go for it to be considered that? And that's another thing too, when she's trying to understand the situation, completely incapable of understanding the situation, by the way. And she says, yeah, like, think about how embarrassing or humiliating it must be for him. Even if, like, let's just say we take her side of the story. Why would you want to completely embarrass and humiliate a guy in front of a live audience of tens of thousands, and an audience after it gets clipped that's going to be in the millions. Why would you want to do that? What kind of person wants to
She's still
Dude,
bad
like
though.
there's
I
a
give
there's
her
a
that.
difference between joking and laughing at someone versus humiliating someone. Like humiliating someone is traumatizing the person because now they're just remembered by that. Like this was my first introduction to this guy Saeed. He seems to be like a low key guy. I think he streams, like he does his own thing, and then he gets dragged into this, and now this is what I know him by. I know him as a dude.
I got Lydia outside. We're gonna
God
do some
damn it,
recording
man.
while I
Look,
finish up
I'm
while you all
sorry.
work.
No attitude. Just be patient. Be patient. Be
That
patient.
got attacked by this these two savage beasts that are incapable of understanding when to draw the line. Like someone needs to rein them in. And even McQueen, right? Like McQueen, who is somebody that used to do a lot of girl content, a lot of content with chicks. He was also rolling with DDG back in the day. And I'm gonna play you guys this clip of him reacting to the situation.
He's not consenting. He's not consenting. Yo, that's
Yeah. See, that's that part right there, okay? That part right there. He's not consenting.
After that,
and for
it's
that,
like, oh
these
boy.
big mother. I'm just kidding. They shouldn't be done crazy, but there should be some consequences. There should. Because of the fact of the matter is, if two men did, it would look terrible. All the women in the world would be trying to cancel them to that man. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But why is that okay when why is it okay to do that when men do it? But why? But it's not.
But when a girl do it, so
But
you see,
they
I
not
feel
getting,
you,
the women aren't
queen.
getting the same type of. They're not getting the same treatment. Nah. No. Doesn't matter if it was all fun and games. You shouldn't do that, especially not on stream. Keep your hands to yourself, okay?
You
Wanna hit a
nasty
mark or run away from some
hoe ass
cool.
nigga.
Leave him alone. Let the buster and run away from some. Now you looking. Now you're just forcing this. It's a nerd. Let him be a nerd, okay?
So even him, who is somebody that's done types of content like this, is saying like, "Dog, come on now. This is not it. You cannot let this fly." And some people are saying that, "Yo, everyone's pretend." This clip actually, I think it's this comment underneath the McQueen reply, I do think it's something to be addressed because the comment says everyone is pretending they don't know what the real issue here is, which is the attractiveness of the women doing the bootying down. This is gross because the chicks are unfortunate looking. Everyone would be calling him a rainbow if he was complaining if someone like Pokimane did it to him. I don't think this is all the way true. Now, if it was, yeah, if it was a Pokimane, I don't, well, this is the thing. A Pokimane has more sense than that. And also a chick that is far more conventionally attractive, I guess you could say, they're rarely ever going to behave like this. They're not going to be
At
this
all.
aggressive. That's not
It's
their
because he was a
character on
nerd. It
stream.
was
Like,
just a
that's not
little joke.
Pokimane's
They
character
was being
on
jokey,
stream.
but
So
they didn't
I really don't think that
understand
plays a
the
role
levels they went into. Look, man. Full honesty, we're gonna
in
get a
this
little bit
specific
more into
scenario.
it.
In others, sure. And in the replies, sure, I see less people defending them, and I do think it's because people like if you threw who can I think of that all they do? Yeah, if Ruby Rose was
God damn, okay, bro. I gotta get off this bitch. It's too many of them. But look, bro. Overall, look, they're definitely in the wrong. That's just obvious. That's just anybody can see that. But it's just more so like they shouldn't be penalized too crazy because we obviously can see they wasn't going like it was just they didn't know the consequences being if it was a man doing it. You feel me? But look, man, y'all tell me how y'all feel about the situation. Honestly, bro, I think they should. It's a lot bad going into it, but they could have did better. They could have been better. But look, bro, look, that's just my take on it. Y'all comment, tell me how y'all feel about it. But look, we about to get into something else, man. Hope y'all liked the video. It was a long one. It was a 23-minute banger, 3-minute banger. Had to throw it out for y'all boys. But look, man, I catch y'all on the next one. Peace.